Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to integrate a pre-trained AI model into our Android application. Let's get started with our video. So first thing first, we need here a pre-trained AI model. We have a various options and I'm going to choose here one of the Google options. I'm going to put the link of that particular model in the description box. You can simply click on that, start downloading your model, and once you download it, you should create a new project, and within that project just choose the project mode, and within our main create a new directory assets, and in this assets you need to put your downloaded model. So I'm going to put my downloaded model within this, and also there are so many places where you can find a lot of model according to your use case. I'm gonna use here one of the image classifier that help us to pull out the details from a given image. So here it is. We have Kaggle. You can also find a lot of model from here, and we have Google Edge AI. This also contains a lot of models, so you can simply go through it, see what you wanted, what kind of use case, what are the problems you want to solve. Based on that, you can pull a model from these websites and use it in our Android application. As I told you, I'm going to use here one of the image classifier AI model that help us to pull the information of a given image. Let me just put my AI trained model within these assets. So this is the model, efficient net underscore Lite 0.tf Lite. So this is my pre-trained AI model and I'm going to use it. But before that, make sure to add few dependencies in our build.gal.kts of our module application level. So this is the dependency for TensorFlow. Scroll up and you need to add this closure within our Android closure. So within this Android, make sure to use Android resources, no compress, and add TF Lite in it. Now I'm going to continue with our main activity, and in this main activity we have a composable naming main screen, and in this main screen we have few things, and also this is the image, and I want to pull the information of this particular image from our pre-trained AI model. Now come back to our main activity. First I'm going to create here a bitmap. Use a bitmap factory and decode resource. We need here context. Use local context dot current. Import remember. And now in this we need to pass the resources information along with the ID. So context dot resources r dot drawable dot cat. Next we have the results by remember mutable state of tap to the button to pull the image information. Import it. Make sure it's a var not while. Import it. And just below to it we have column. Use the incoming modifier, fill max size, but before that let me take some padding, 24 dp, and its horizontal alignment is on the center. So this is my column. We have here a text, image information. Let's use here font size 24 sp, not dp. Next we have our image, and in this image we gonna use bitmap. So use bitmap, and content description is null. Use your modifier, fill max width, height is 200 dp. We have an issue, and the issue is change type of bitmap to image. Okay, so I think we need to use here as image bitmap, so it converts our bitmap into image bitmap. Below to it we have an spacer with modifier, height is 16 dp. Again we have a button, on click will handle later on, and in the button UI we have tap to get the information, and just below to it we have one more spacer with modifier, height is 12 dp. We have text that shows a result, and with the font size I'm gonna use here 24 sp. So this is my very basic composable. Now what will happen when user click on this button? When user click on this button, we'll use a result, and I'm going to create here a function naming classify. pass the context and the bitmap. So it provides the information about the image. Now let's write function classify. Function classify requirement is context and the bitmap. Return type is string. Import it. I hope you remember the flow. So first we're gonna load the model. Next, pre-processing. Then we have model execution, post-processing, and at the end we have the results. So this is something what we learned from our first video, and if you haven't watched the first video, I'm gonna put that first video link in the description box. Go and watch that video first. Let's write the model first. So options, we have image classifier options, builder. We need maximum 3 result. Build it. Now create our model. So classifier, image classifier, create from file and options. That means we need to pass our file which we have downloaded and put it in our assets over here. Now I'm going to create here a const val model name, and the model name is FECIENTNET_LITE 0.TFLITE. This is my model name. Now I'm going to use it within this function. First pass the context, next we have model name, and lastly we have options. Now we have our model within this classifier variable. It's time to pre-process the information. So in the pre-processing, we're gonna use here TensorFlow. We put our image with the TensorFlow, and TensorFlow converts this image into numbers, and numbers is something what our model understand very well. So we need to process this image into a image grid that our model can understand very well. So let's do it. Image, tensor image, and here you can see we have a function from bitmap. Use it, simply pass your bitmap. Now we have the number grid within this image variable. It's time to perform the execution of our model. We have here results. Classifier is our model, and I'm going to use here classify, and in this classify function we need to pass the image that we have just created over here. Now we have the results. It's time to do the post processing. So in the post processing, we create here a variable naming categories, use our result, and in this result I want to interested in the first one. First one is the very better, very good answer, so that's why I'm using here first one. This has the categories, and I'm gonna use here sorted by descending based on the score. Now we have just post process all the results that we receive, and at the end I'm gonna use my classifier and close it. Now at the end we're gonna return back the results. So return here categories. I'm using a join to string, new line, just create here a new line separator, and in this now we have all of the information. I'm gonna use here it label, and also I'm gonna show the percentage. So it dot score, multiply this score with 100 and convert this thing into an integer, and at the end I'm gonna use a percentage. So this is my classify function. So what we did here is, first we load the options of our models, we create our model, we pre-process the image, basically convert an image into a grid of numbers that our model understand very well. Then we pass this image into this classifier, or you can say pre-trained AI model. It gives back the result, and we took the first result because first result is the most nearest result, most correct result. We pull the first result. We are interested in the category, and we have sorted this thing based on the score that we receive from this model. We close the model, and at the end we create here a string using join to string function and return back this information to the function classify. And yeah, we were using this classify over here. It's time to use the main screen over here. Main screen, I'm gonna use here modifier, padding is inner padding, fill max size, and yeah, we are pretty much done with it. Let me execute this application. Alright, so our application is executing, and when I click on this button, see, it pulls the information from our image. Tab is 58%, tire cat is 26%, Egyptian cat is 14%. So this is the score based on this given image. So I hope you understand how to integrate a pre-trained AI model in our Android application. It's very straightforward and very simple. If you want to learn about offline first approach, clean architecture, you should visit one of my premium courses. I'm gonna put that course link in the description box. You can go and check it out by yourself.